Hi, Genki Call here with your final tasks for this campaign, Hellcrag Week, and Guild Wars Prep. Guild Wars, bleh. Anyway, for our campaign tasks, starts out easy enough. Actually, really easy this time, except if you don't re-roll anything, you're going to take 3 days to finish this because complete one adventure board shows up 3 times. So do the first one and then skip the other two if you plan, or rather re-roll if you plan to try to get this all done in one day. But use the Geomancer class for 50 wins, get 100 undead kills, no big deal. Kill Medusa 10 times. Weekly event is only Medusa. There's nothing in there except Medusa, so that'll be very easy. Use the Petrified Banner for 25 wins. Hellcrag team for 20 wins, also very easy. You have to use a Hellcrag team, assuming that you're using Geomancer class. It will be a Hellcrag team for the world event. 400 souls in battle. Use a relic weapon for 5 wins. 4 battles in a single arena run. It's not bad, really. Adventure board. One Hellcrag Explorer at difficulty 10 plus, 12 brown kills twice. Use a relic weapon again, and adventure board, match 100 gems, skull gems in battle, and complete one adventure board. So it's nothing really that bad. Just, when we have a new kingdom come out, tasks repeat themselves. This happens every time. Of course, this is only second time it's happened, but twice in a row it's happened. So your reward for this week, the final week of the Hellcrag Monument campaign, will be, +2 magic for 1 week. After the end of this week, it all goes away and we have a campaign cooldown. No more boost and no more random, gargoyle gems this next week. But let's see. Back in Hellcrag, I'll go over that in just a minute. But first, let's do the Guild Wars prep so I don't forget. I need to rework all of my teams, but it's really easier to do here in this area because you can see where you've got multiple troops. Like I've got these two. These two teams are the same. How did that happen? Wait, they're all the same. They're all the same. Wow. Okay, so let's get the switch. Here's the color. If you have any questions about Guild Wars or Sentinels, anything about Guild Wars, I have a Guild Wars playlist with lots of tutorials on it, so I'll include that at the end of this video. There will be a thumbnail to get to that playlist so that you can check that stuff out. In the meantime, let me Oh yeah, it'll be at the top. Hello. Hello. Near green. That is supposed to be brown. Looks kind of greenish tan to me, but okay, brown, and this one is yellow. Hello, Shawspot. Yellow. This is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Blue, and then this one is red. Up at the top, all the way up at the top. For the moment on the Sentinels, I'm just going to buy up to, the stuff that doesn't cost gems. I might get some more later, but right this minute, this is all I'm going to do. And there's that. And one more. Boop. Magic. Whee! Oh, Guild Wars again. Meh. Alright, before I forget, let's head into events, and Hellcrag troops gain 10% to skills. This is, and undead? Oh, undead and Hellcrag troops get plus 10%. So, yeah. Oh, and if you use the glory troop in Explore, just Explore, not in PvP, you'll get an additional 40 souls, which can be good on a soul farming team, especially if you don't have any of the fancy schmancy troops to do it with. All right, and then let's go ahead and head into the shop, and we'll do this too. Grab the stone zombie. This guy is... Convert 4 stone blocks to either good or evil gargoyle gems, then explode a gem. I see him as being really really useless, but could be useful against Medusa, whom we are fighting in the world event. I'll look at it, but does have 50% skull damage reduction, but I'm not loving it. But I must get it up to mythic quality so that I will have it when I need it. When I need it for the power levels. Plus, I get all of these beautiful resources as well. So we'll just grab that, and 92 of them. Holy crap. Or, sorry, holy cow. Then we head over to, wait, I didn't do the resources first. This is what you need to do before you think about spending on this guy. Head to resources, do your spoils of war, max this out if you can. 10 event keys for this glory is a fantastic deal. And you know, the event keys are hard to come by, so this is a really nice deal, and every key is a chance at a mythic. So yeah, let me do that. I almost forgot to confirm. Once you do this, it will disappear from the list. So, war bands. No, weekly event. Okay, we got all of that. So let's head into Hellcrag, and I will show you what you can and cannot get with your event keys this week. And they are, you can get Tourmaline this week with your event keys. Only with your, well, not only. He's no longer the only mythic in the drop table, but he is the only mythic in the drop table for event keys. So Tourmaline, Chernabog creates a bunch of brown gems and explodes random gems. So you're guaranteed to get some brown out of that. But you know, it's mana for your team. He's got 50% skull damage reduction. He conjures a dust storm when his turn begins, which is what makes him very useful. Because all of that exploding, you know, he's basically exploding the whole board for me. And then all of that brown falls down from the storm. So this is what makes him super useful. Obsidiaxis is not in the drop table. Because she is from Obsidian Depths. The other Obsidian Depths troops like Chromite Sphinx and the Onyx Gargoyle and the Dark Golem, they are not available in the drop table either. The Tower is not available, and Zenith is not available. This one and this one, they are both, sorry, my mind, they are both money blocked right now because they're part of the Kingdom Pass. You do have through the rest of this week to finish up the Kingdom Pass if you haven't done so yet. You've got an extra week to get that done. And yeah, so those two are not available. This is our Godslayer, you know, 3 to 5 times damage, skull reduction, great. Explode 3 gems. It's good for a Godslayer troop because it generates some extra mana. And it has skull damage reduction, which is always nice. But you probably already have this, or you have it maxed because of the raid boss we just did. Chalcedony is by far the most useful troop that we have available in the drop table. Damage to an enemy, then create a bunch of brown gems. As long as you have her on an all construct team, you're using Geomancer class, she loops and she loops and she loops, and you probably already know this because this is our third trip to Hellcrag in the last 6 weeks. So this is our final stop in Hellcrag. We probably won't come back here for 6 months or more. It's going to be a while before we see Hellcrag again. Not available. Eternal Sentinel, you probably already have this if you've been doing the Kingdom Pass. Freeze a random enemy, create 3 gargoyle gems, and gain an extra turn, which makes them useful for using with Obsidiaxis or Tourmaline, anything that gets a boost from gargoyle gems. And the Herald of Torpor, I mean, you have to have this already because he was the troop that we get just from completing the storyline here. Destroy a row, eliminate attack from the first 2 enemies, and skull damage reduction and whatnot. Craghound is nice because it hits 2 random enemies. That helps speed things up a little bit when you're restricted to Hellcrag troops. Nabasu steals armor, so it takes it and it adds it to its own armor, then does light splash damage to an enemy. The only thing notable about this troop is that he has some skull damage reduction and a useless summons. We'll be getting this on Friday, by the way. This stone may fit. Because we're going to be doing bounty. Oh joy. Onyx Gargoyle. Not available, sorry. Petra Hulk. Gains life boosted by all gargoyle gems with a ×8 ratio, so it can tank up pretty nicely and then pulls an enemy to the front. It does have the skull damage reduction. So, I mean, if you need the protection, then he could be very useful for you. Petrified Golem, yep, hello. Explodes a gem, barriers a random ally for each brown gem destroyed. Also very nice for protecting your troops. If you need that protection, Stone Zombie, I'll get him taken care of later. We already went over that. And the Hellstone Gate, another defensive option. Gain armor and barrier all demons with skull damage reduction and impervious. So that is it for our troops in the drop table for Hellcrag for the event keys. Alright, that is all I have for you for this video. I will be back with the Soul Forge and the weekly event video. Stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!